For many banks, this is a big operation. How costly will it be for them?
Well, the simple answer is we just don't know at the moment. It looks like it could be exceedingly costly. I mean, particularly some of the banks which have the larger exposures there. So as you mentioned, Citigroup for one, but on the European side, you've got Raiffeisen, UniCredit. And we don't really know because a lot of the markets there are frozen. So it's not a question that they could get out at the moment. They just simply can't. And that's before you get into more difficult things like a retail bank. You can't. There's not an obvious buyer out there at the moment for a Russian retail banking business.
Yeah, so even if you want to sell the thing, there's not necessarily anyone who will buy it. In terms of the relationships then between Western banks and Western professional services firms, lawyers, for example, and Russia, they perhaps seen this as an area of expansion. Now they don't see it as an area of expansion. Are we seeing a real sea change? Is this a real shift in the relationship between the two then?
I mean, I suppose the Russian market has been through sort of countless crises over the years, and I suppose this time it's different, though. I mean, the level of sanctions, the sheer sort of moral outrage in the West that's occurring, I think that makes it very different. You know, this isn't like the annexation of Crimea. This is something far more serious, and I think that actually this time, you know, there is a moral force on a lot of these businesses, whether or not they, what the business case is, that they simply just have to get out or be seen to be getting out.
Well, the fascinating thing is, as you say, they need to be seen to be getting out, but assets are frozen. They can't actually move. In a lot of ways, banks seem unprepared for action like this. So what does it mean for banks going forward? Are they going to have to change if in a different region they face another crisis like this?
I think there probably are going to be some lessons from this. I mean, I think for one, that they're going to have to look very carefully at the rest of their businesses. I mean, one area obviously would be China. You know, there is already a sort of drumbeat about what this could mean in terms of some future situation with China and Taiwan and how Western businesses might react to that. But obviously that's on a vastly different scale to what you're seeing at the moment in Russia and would be even more complex. But maybe there are some lessons that they could be taking from this.